I'm with Royals Netball Club after a very intense round 3 of the ENG Under-15s Youth Netball Premier League Southern Conference. Royals unbeaten, joint top. You played AP Saints in the first game of round 3. I have to admit, it was the most defensive game I've ever seen. One of the most defensive games in terms of how both defences dominated the game. The score was low, which reflected how good both defences were. Your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, AP Saints, it was a very physical and contesting game, which I think we both put forward. Both defences, like you said, really held the game up because they, as you said, really low scores, so they were constantly intercepting. Yeah. And
how, as a shooter, how frustrating was it to play against the AP Saints defence?
I mean, their defence is really good, and they were challenging us. So
what were they doing in particular from a shooter's perspective, which again frustrated you as shooters, and again stopped the score being kind of a normal netball score?
Well, they were very physical, which usually isn't too big of a problem, but it sort of congested the space, which caused a problem for
finding space to shoot. Is that right in saying that?
Yeah.
My netball knowledge is going up, isn't it? Again, playing as a mid-court player in that game, what was it like?
I feel like we had to problem solve quite a lot because obviously the defence were very dominating.
Well, you find it hard to get the ball into your shooters?
Yeah, sometimes because defence were just so good that they were just marking them very well, and shooters weren't they were free, but sometimes the defenders were just dominating. You
got the win in the end. I can't remember. It was 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. 3 points, was it? It says 3 or 4 points. No, it's come back to me. 2016, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, 20.
Was it? Yes.
You're screwing your eyes up at me. It's 2016. So relieved. Did you kind of expect that type of game, or did you expect it, and were you just relieved to get the win in the end?
We expected a very equal game throughout. Like, they pushed us. And they fought very hard until the end, and we were very happy and relieved that we won.
Okay, so the Magic game kind of followed the AP Saints game, very evenly matched game. They won the first quarter, you won the second, they won the third, but you won the most important quarter, which is the fourth one. 2 points up they were going into the final quarter. Again, were you always confident that you could still win the game even though you're 2 points down, or was there a part of you which thought it's just not going to be our day today?
Yeah, I mean, we still thought that we probably could have won that because we played Magic a lot. Yeah. We've got quite a good relationship with them. So we've played them loads, and usually we end up winning.
Is that so? Are you? So no. That's a good point. You've made a good point. So because you have won a lot against Magic, do you reckon the psychological edge was there from you guys? Do you reckon because you have won them and they've never beaten you? Am I right in saying they've never beaten you?
They've beaten us.
I think they've beaten us a few times.
But because you've beaten them more, do you reckon psychologically you had the edge on them?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. It's a fair point. Yeah. I've played sport before. I know what it's like. Normally I'm the losing team, I am. So you are top of the table. Ryland didn't play today, again, because of something that happened. So are you now kind of looking forward to that Ryland game as the game which is going to decide the title? Or do you feel there's still a challenge? There's some big challenges ahead in round 4? Or do you think your biggest challenges are now over?
No, I don't think. I mean, all teams are challenging because they all bring something different. And since it's like a new league we've entered into, we haven't played most of these teams before. But definitely Ryland will be our biggest competition. But I sort of want to see how they're playing. Okay,
well, maybe they've tuned in and watched you today. You never know. So well done, Royals. It was brilliant to watch you. Highly entertaining. Kept us on the edge of our seat. So that's what we want here at ENG. But well done. We look forward to seeing you in February. Well done, Royals.